Today I'm shopping for a bass boat. Yes, the legendary watercraft that can cost an arm and a leg. Over the past year, I've had some wonderful memories on the Yin Tin, my mini bass boat that was fully built from a tiny John boat by Trick Tins. I feel like the necessary next step for me to grow as an angler is to acquire a bigger boat. And since y'all have been with me every step of the way on this journey, I just wanted to get your thoughts on which bass boat I should choose. My boy Chesden, what is the verse of the day?
Verse of the day is Hebrews 12:11. For the moment, all discipline seems pitiful rather than pleasant, but later it yields peaceful fruit of righteousness to those who have trained by it.
Amen. Let me tell you, the discipline to wake up this morning and drive 3 hours to Angler's Choice, it paid off. This has been a recent development, which I haven't really spoken much of on the channel, but I really wanted to kind of drop hints here and there on it. And please excuse the background noise. There's like literally an open house that just happened here. Yo, we got some good news. Like, I'm speechless right now. I don't even know what to think, because take it back to 2023. In the beginning of that year, Trick Tins and I teamed up to go ahead and transform my bare bones John boat into the ultimate mini bass boat known as the Yin Tin. And here we are again, 2024. But what's the next step after John boat? It's a bass boat. If you told me when I was 15, back when I first started my YouTube channel, that I would have a bass boat one day, ain't no way I would believe you. Today, we're not walking away with a bass boat just yet. I'm kind of going like shopping for it. I'm looking at the ones that I'm interested in getting. I'm gonna walk you through the different models, and I want your input as well. So, someone's yelling. What? Don't cut it. That's natural, all natural background noise. That's like the wild bird or something. Anyways, as you guys may know or may not know, bass boats are kind of expensive. And that's a problem, because I'm a college student. Just come over here real quick. 68. Is it focusing? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. $68,000. That will get you a very fancy car. Here are 3 factors that we need to consider when we're getting a bass boat. Number 1, affordability. I don't want to get anything over $25,000, okay? Number 2 would be, guess what? Size. I don't want a 20-foot bass boat. I don't have space for that. And third, lastly, actually there's no third. That's pretty much it. Just size and affordability. Oh yeah, my minivan. It literally cannot tow a giant bass boat like this thing. After taking this into careful consideration, I am gonna be looking at the lineup of all the tracker bass boats. And this is where you guys come in handy, because I'm gonna present to you maybe like 4 bass boats today, and I want you guys to tell me which one I should get. So starting off, we have the Tracker Classic XL. Personally, I like red more than black, so we're just gonna look at this one instead. Over here, we have a Minn Kota Edge. It's a good trolling motor. They're reliable, it's cheap also. Let's hop in. Come on, Ches. Let me help you in here. You got it? Yes, sir. So why don't we start at the front? Seats. My Yin Tin does not have seats. And that's a big thing about bass boats. They're really comfortable. If I'm ever sleepy, I can just lay down here, take a nap. I can't do that on my John boat. Some rod lockers. Like this again is like the most bare bones bass boat that I could potentially get. But let me take you back over here. Sorry, Cheston, I know I'm getting you to move around a lot. Dude, Cheston is GOAT for this. Like, he probably didn't even know he was gonna help me film today. Look at this, a steering wheel, what? I can like do donuts on the water. And oh, look, come here. A boat that has this. Like, whoa, this is just perfection. I know, like, compared to the $60,000 bass boats, this isn't that crazy. Also, this thing costs $17,000, but it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 seats. We have a live well right here for all my 12-pound bluegill I'm gonna be catching. Come to the back. Come, Chesney, come. Yeah, let's just hop off. Here, hand me Ooh, 50 horsepower. My Yinton has a 9.9 horsepower, so this means it goes even quicker. And so the Tracker Classic XL comes in at, come over here, just around $18,000. Sure, this is a decent pick for our first option. So that's option number one, okay? If you really like it, comment down below. I want option number one on your channel, Ryan. The way I see it, this is our channel, and I think you guys at least should have a say into what we do this year, I guess.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
All of the Angler's Choice Pro staff, salespeople, professionals, podcasters, YouTubers.
Wait, that might be us. They want us to take a photo. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There's a lot of people on here. This is literally everyone at English Choice that makes everything possible. And I think I just ought to be on the side, to be honest. Group photos are always fun. My eyes will probably be closed in the final picture anyways. All right, smile, nice and bright. Our next option is something quite special. You won't believe it, no other person on the internet runs one of these. I introduce to you the triple stacked John boat. Now it looks odd, but I assure you, you have 3 times as much the chance to catch fish if you use this method. It's more expensive, yes, but it's a tracker. And so I think by our rules, that's option number 2. I like that option because if you end up breaking one of your boats, just get rid of it, and then you have a 2 stacked one. Oh, we just passed the boat. Option number 3, it is a beautiful white color, and oh wow, $26,000. Honestly, it is a little bit out of the budget, but it is a Tracker Pro Team 175 TF, probably for tournament fishing. But all of these boats that I'm looking at today, they are made of aluminum, which means it's really built for getting up shallow. If you have like a tree that fell down in the water, you just go, ping, no problem. Just don't let my insurance know about that. So coming into this Pro Team 175, Chesnut's falling. Dude, Chesnut, you a goat, bro. You're awesome. One thing you will immediately realize compared to the Classic XL is storage-wise, we actually have a lot of options. That Classic didn't have much at all, so I'm just opening. Oh man, all of these things, I can just put so many tackle boxes in. Wowzers, it does not end. But Ches, come up here, join me. We have a trolling motor, obviously, and this is, I think it's the Minn Kota Edge again. Trolling motor up here, pretty strong, keeps us pinned. So then, you know, when we see those giant 10-pounders, we can cast our snagging hooks at them. We'll stay pinned. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. No. Guys, never snag your bass. Whoa, I could get used to this. This console here, pretty similar to option number 1, I should say. I'm a really big fan of all this. Like, it's not even carpet. Do you hear that? Like, that's not carpet at all. I don't know what it is. So many seats. Just whoa. When I drive this, everybody, all my buddies are gonna be like, whoa, Ryan, slow down. A Mark RA Firestroke is 75 horsepower. Pretty powerful. I shouldn't be trusted with that much power. Option number 4. I think this is the last one we're gonna go over today. And yes, I know these are not like super in detailed reviews of these boats. I'm like your everyday pond angler who's walking into a boat dealership and I'm like, yeah, I don't know anything about this, but I think it's cool. Option number 4. Round of applause. We have Pro Team 170. It is $23,000. I think this is like the Goldilocks. It's got most of what I need. It's got plenty of storage. $23,000 is expensive, but shout out to English Choice because they're the ones who are helping me out with this. Climbing on to this last one. Wow, come up here. Come on, man, come on. All right, Chesden, I know you don't have a microphone, but go ahead and sit down. Close your eyes and imagine you're out fishing with me and you're driving, hitting that gear shifter. So I think we have an approval from Chesden. I think one of the biggest differences between what I run right now with my John boat versus these things is these have cushioned seats. I'm loving it. When I get a bass boat, I'm not gonna have the seat up front here because that's more for people who are just relaxed, I guess. I'm gonna be standing up. Option number 4 looks pretty similar, honestly, to everything else. I mean, the steering, you can only get so different. We have like a baby fish finder. Boop. I can see all my 10-pound bass on here. We can fold these seats down. What? Wait, no way. Everything is so customizable. And this is a mighty big live well. One thing I'm gonna try and do a lot when I get a bass boat is do more tournament fishing because the Yintin doesn't have live well. Last time I used a cooler, it kind of broke halfway through the tournament, but thankfully I had ice so the fish didn't die. There's also a lot more stuff in here, like batteries and whatnot, gas tank, but to be honest, like I'm not that concerned about that because it is what it is. And I don't plan on running like 100 miles on the lake. I like it. Might be my personal favorite just because the classic XL just like didn't have too much space on it. One of the big things about like a bass boat that I love is that you could share a lot of space with your friends and stuff. Please help me out. I'm really conflicted on what I want to get. Either way, I'm in a super very blessed position to be here and say I'm shopping for a bass boat. And praise God, first of all, thank you guys for all the support for getting us here, and thank Angler's Choice for this amazing opportunity. After I drop this video, I'm gonna get things finalized, and a couple weeks from now, you should be able to see the video where I pick this thing up. You guys are a huge part of this. Y'all helped me get to this position, and I want you guys to help me decide which one I should get. So comment down below. Option 1, 2, 3, or 4. Love ya.